It's a pop-up live. Hi, beautiful, lovely souls. All beautiful, lovely souls. Only beautiful, lovely souls on my lives. High vibrational people only. Welcome. I'm Abishai L, certified raw food educator and holistic health coach, helping the professional and entrepreneurial, open-minded, and empathic woman get rid of their stress and drop those pounds through nutrition and lifestyle changes without sacrificing their food favorites and authenticity. Because at the end of the day, you have to be true to yourself. You have to be true to who you are. So I wanted to talk about what to expect at this Eat Stress Away webinar. Woo! I'm super excited about this webinar happening May 29th at 3:30, and I get to present to you my 6-step method for completely free. You're with me for 60 minutes. It's interactive. I give you the opportunity to ask questions, whatever pressing questions you have. No questions are off limits. I said off limits. Off limits. I love authenticity and realness. No question is stupid. Nothing. So I decided to come up with this method like 2 years ago, back in 2018. And this is when I still had about 30 pounds still left on me. And I was like, I just want to lose these 30 pounds. And what I recognized through this process is that it wasn't the weight that I had to lose that was actually keeping the weight on. Now you're probably thinking like, well, if you're overweight, then that should be the focus. But my focus had to be an internal focus. Okay. I recognize that during this time, I was still kind of doing, dieting a little bit and really trying to figure out what my body could tolerate because I had certain allergies to food. So I was trying to navigate accordingly. And I discovered this method of eating where I didn't have to count calories, where I didn't have to feel guilty and deprived if I put like a piece of cake in my mouth. I didn't feel like that if I had some pizza or anything like that. So I came up with a certain way of eating that allowed me to feel satiated, that kept me feeling mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually well, and that took the weight off of me. But then I realized that in order to keep the weight off of me, I needed to have that consistency. So I'm going to be teaching you the different steps. So the first step was developing that basic nutritional knowledge that worked for me, for my body, that I found also worked for my clients too. So that's how I came up with the method. The second step to that method is developing that time management piece and that grocery shopping piece, that food label literacy piece, where you can actually put that into practice and develop a system that's going to keep you on track. Because imagine you have that basic nutritional foundation, right? You know what to eat, but then there's that Thursday, right? That Thursday comes and you have all these meetings and you're super booked. And you forgot to go to the grocery store because you've been focused on planning for those meetings. And that old mindset may come back and be like, why don't you just go to a quick drive-through, or why don't you just grab a snack that you have? Maybe you didn't throw away those Snickers bars. So putting things into practice so you don't get off the wagon. And then we're getting to the root of the food addiction. We're igniting that self-love piece. This is the work that I had to do, that I did, put my clients through, saw that it worked for them, and I'm teaching it all to you for free. Drop a comment below if you want to register for that, and I will put the link. I'll send you the link, okay? The fourth piece is definitely, the exercise component in relation to nutrition and how you do need to do this. And this irks the fuck out of me when people say that you don't need to exercise. You do, because a sedentary lifestyle contributes to cardiovascular disease and eventually death. The body was made to move, or we wouldn't have a lymphatic system. So you do need to move. And then I'm showing you how to take what I call massive implementable, may not be a word, but it's my word, so it's a word, okay? Massive implementable action. So you're going to put it into practice and actually start to carve out your day, how you want your day to look. I remember when I was first going to school for health coaching, and that was one of like the course topics was, okay, how many days do you want to work? And this was me coming from like a 9 to 5 corporate job, and I was like, I'm really being told that I could choose my schedule. I could actually make my life, like, this is really how it's supposed to be. So I started teaching that to my clients too, and they developed side hustles. They found out what they actually liked to do, and they incorporated that into their life. Even if they did have a 9 to 5, they still go home and maybe they write poetry, or they do certain things, they sing, whatever they like to do. So we're going to learn about how to create around your peace, and then do that creation dreamer's life. That's my last module that I'm going to go over. So you can consistently implement these. This is actually what's going to keep the weight off of you. You have to get to the root of why you gained it. You need that nutritional knowledge. We're going to go over all of the myths, all of the dieting dangers. We're going over everything. You're going to be completely immersed in 6 steps, May 29th at 3:30. I want to see you all there. I have people coming from the United Kingdom, people coming from various parts of the world, and it's just amazing. It's going to be amazing. So definitely. Oh, can't post comments to some destinations. I'm going to see if I can post a comment here. Okay. Registration page. This is where you can sign up to attend. Like I said, it's completely free. If you want to learn how to keep the weight off of you without stress at all, if you want to get to the root as to, because what's going to happen if you don't get to the root as to why you're eating certain foods and what contributed to the weight gain, you're always going to go back and gain weight. That's just what's going to happen. That's what happened with me. I didn't get to my problems. I didn't solve the problem. So the problem was like, hey, you're not solving me, and unsolved problems. What happens when we have unsolved problems? They show up in our bodies. Okay. They show up with weight gain. They show up with liver damage. They show up with cancer. They show up with mental unrest. They show up with bloat. Everything's connected. Everything's connected. So I'm going to answer questions there, and hopefully we get to the root of the problem. Okay. So definitely hop on there. It's a 6-step method. It's my Eat Stress Away method that I put my clients throughout the years. And I'm going to be showing that to you. So definitely come, definitely be there if you're committed and you're serious into changing your health for the better. You need these 6 things in place. Okay. Mwah.